So the model browser tree is a key important it's a key aspect of working with Nastran. So you can see here that's actually laid out pretty much in the order of operation. So right now I can see the units are based on the CAD model. So the CAD model might be set to inches or meters, but it's going to use that. You can see right now there's no elements generated. Here's the assembly and all the components within the assembly. So if there was perhaps some parts in here that we didn't want to include with the analysis, I can actually exclude them. So notice I'm able to do that from within the browser. And this is great because then the assembly can stay as the assembly and I don't have to worry about what's going on there, but yet I can still exclude the components. And I can also do visibility. Now the difference between excluding them and visibility is that if you turn a part off, it's still included in the analysis. You might just turn it off to make it easier to select something or work with a particular component. Right now I can see that the idealizations is solid. I can see the components are in here, and if I expand this, I can actually see the materials that are being applied. So I can see that they're solid here, it's mild steel, but if I hold my cursor over it, notice that I get a warning in here that there's some faces because of the exclusion. So these little warnings pop up, little tooltips about what actually is going on. So here I can see that my mesh is actually out of date and needs to be updated. Right now I can see that I'm working on analysis number 1, which is linear static. And I can see the subcase here. In the subcase, I have no loads, no constraints, and no results. So the minute that I apply a constraint or apply a load, it will appear in here. And this is the opportunity for me to edit them and make changes to them. Now, if we just collapse the analysis and expand the model, right now I can see the materials that are currently loaded in here. And I can see other information. So right now I can see that there's some composites. So perhaps I want some laminates. I can see loads, just giving me a different opportunity, a different view of the data. I can see parameters from here, and I can see the available coordinate systems that I can access and activate and change. Now the key aspect to this is that notice that there's no buttons. Everything is available through a right click. So right clicking, I can create new groups. Right click on tables, I can create a new table. Right click on loads, click that, and notice that it launches the loads dialog, which is no different than me clicking loads from the ribbon bar to access that. So again, it gives me a different opportunity, a different value for working with particular tools. So again, you're going to be spending a lot of time with the model browser. So it's the model tree, and it allows you to both view what's going on in your analysis, but also interact with it and add and massage and change and modify right from there using the right click menu.